No shortage of car crashes this morning, especially when the road started to ice up a little. Interstate 64 was a particular hot spot, going up, over, and back down Afton Mountain. State police worked call after call for help. There were no reports, however, of any serious injuries. State police continue to advise against travel. Wrecked cars also piled up further east in Charlottesville and Albemarle County as rescue crews scrambled to respond to a surge in emergency calls. NBC 29's Ed Sykes spent much of today out there tracking that activity. Good evening, Ed.
Yeah, Steve, I know it's warm and cozy there inside the studio, but out here in downtown Charlottesville, still pretty nasty, and nasty on the roadway this afternoon and this morning as well. But luckily, most of that snow, ice, slush, whatever you call it, has either been cleared away or melted away at this point. But earlier this morning, they did cause their fair share of problems.
This morning, it's been pretty consistent.
A consistent flow of calls keeping first responders on their feet.
We're always prepared for incidents like this. Our apparatus is ready, the crews are ready to respond.
Radio chatter blared inside the Charlottesville Fire Department as rescue crews from the city and Albemarle County worked in tandem to respond to scenes like this.
I-64 west of here in particular, and 29 south are spots that traditionally can get iced up, and that's what's been happening today. Situations like this, generate, what we call surges in volume that, have to be addressed.
It's not the first time they've seen weather like this catch drivers off guard.
This was a good old-fashioned traditional Charlottesville-Albemarle wintry mix scenario.
They say it might look safe to drive on, but slick spots can be hard to see.
Slid off the road and either overturned or into the embankment.
They think, well, I'm not really going to have any problem here, and then the next thing you know, they hit one of these spots.
So if you want to avoid being the next wreck on their list, first responders have a few words of advice for the ice.
Take your time. Give yourself more time to get to your destination.
Drive safely and don't let your guard down just because you think you're just on a wet road. It's too iffy around here.
So a lot of accidents out there on the roads today, but luckily first responders, rescue crews say they did not hear any reports of any serious injuries today, but that does not mean you should let your guard down, especially with temperatures still hovering around the freezing point tonight. Be careful, drive slowly, and try to stay safe if you're out on the road, Steve.
Ed Sykes live in downtown Charlottesville tonight.